why is it 11 o'clock at night and I'm just now starting my hair? When I tell you this, the last thing I want to do is do my hair. And here I am in the bathroom doing my hair at 11 o'clock at night. This is my hair. This is my hair. My hair is, I would say it's a 4B curl pattern. Maybe 4A, I don't know. Y'all let me know. I'm still learning. Even though I've been natural for 15 years, I'm still learning. I have low porosity hair. And this is the style that I have found, like, goes with my hair type. It loves it. This style, I'm able to keep it. It looks good. It just gets better with the day. If I do it right, I can make this style last 7 days. I really can. And I'm going to get into that in another video. But for now, it's 11:30 at night. I'm going to blow dry my hair. And then I'll come back with the Flexi rods. The Flexi rods. Okay, so here's what we're working with. It is a couple days later. My hair has been blown out. It's been in braids. I went to yoga. I put a wig on. I did the things you already know. You already know. You already know. Because if I'm being honest, I'm not doing my hair every day. I'm just not doing it every day. But anywho, this is the blowout. And here are a couple of things that I use. So I use Design Essentials mousse. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. In order to keep it cheap, inexpensive, all the things, I'll go with Lotta Body. Either one of these are gonna be good to you. I also get a little Camille Rose Almond Dye. And this is just what I'm going to use in the beginning. I'm going to braid the hair before I curl it. And that's what I'm going to use for the braid. And for my Flexi rods, I am pretty much going to interchange between these 4 colors. Here are the sizes of the colors. Cool, 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 cool. And then a small tooth comb, a hard brush. This looks kind of dirty. That's not good. But anyway, you get it. And a wide tooth comb. All right, let's get started. All right, so I'm going to part my hair in the back. These don't have to be perfect parts whatsoever. As you can see, I'm not even looking in the back of my head to see if they are or not. And depending on the amount of hair you grab is the amount of hair that you're going to choose regarding what Flexi rod size. So the amount of hair will depend on the Flexi rod size. Okay, I don't know about you all, but I am a lover of jojoba oil. Jojoba oil is nice and light on my head. Like I said, because I have low porosity hair, heavy oils just don't do well. Sweet almond oil is good too. So I'm going to use, just get a little bit of sweet almond oil, put it on the whole of the strand. Really make sure you're getting those ends because those are going to be the oldest part of your head. At that point, I'm going to grab my butter and I am going to braid the root. And this is just to provide a nice stretch in the curl. So I'm going to braid the root. And you don't have to go too far. Maybe a third, if that. And then I'm going to comb the rest out. At that point, I'm going to grab, lots going on. I'm going to grab my, my mousse. And I'm going to smooth that on, make sure the hair is nice and smooth. And then I'm going to use the hard part of the brush and just brush that strand right on out. It's just important to make sure that the hair is nice and smooth when you're wrapping it. I'm going to grab a medium, my blue one, because that feels right for this particular size. And I am going to wrap this end around the end of the Flexi rod. At that point, I'm just going to grab the end of my hair where my hair ended, and I'm going to roll up. And then I am going to roll my hair around this way. And so as I'm rolling it, my hair is also rolling into itself. And I'm gonna just stop where the braid ends, and then I'm gonna bend the flexi rod. Let me show you that one more time. So I am combing it out. This one's a little bit bigger. I just grabbed a little bit bigger. It doesn't matter. It does not all have to be the same size. It's okay if it's not. It's okay if it's not. In the takedown process, it will all pretty much look the same. I grabbed my butter, my almond dry butter. I'm braiding the root. Grabbing my mousse, putting it on my strand, combing it out with a fine tooth comb just to make sure all the strands are headed in the same direction and there are no tangles. Grabbing my brush, brushing the strand, making sure everything is smooth. Because this strand is a little bit bigger, I'm gonna grab a little bit bigger of a flexi rod. I'm gonna make sure that I wrap the end of my hair around the flexi rod. At that point, I'm gonna just roll up. I'm just rolling up, nothing special. And then I can actually roll, what is this? Counterclockwise? Roll counterclockwise. Just rolling counterclockwise, right? And then on those last couple of ones, you really can just roll up. And then I'm just gonna stop about an inch from my scalp. And then I'm gonna bend the flexi rod. All right, cool. I'm gonna keep going and then we'll go from there. Alrighty. Here's what we got. All right, I'm gonna go sit under the dryer and then I'll be back in the morning to show you the takedown process. Okay, so it's the next morning and I'm taking down my hair. I slept in these perm rods after sitting under a hooded blow dryer. And then I went back and I got under the hooded blow dryer again this morning. I would say in total, I was under the hooded blow dryer for probably maybe an hour and a half to 2 hours. And I did sleep with these in, obviously, and I let them kind of air dry. So now they feel pretty dry. It is imperative that these are dry before you take them out. Or at least 85% dry, 90% dry, 95%, I keep on going up, at least 92% dry, because if it is not, that dampness will really get it to expand if you take the rod out too soon, and it'll expand into what looks like frizz. All right. So I'm going to start taking these out, and the way I'm going to take them out is I'm going to just unlock the two sides by unfolding it, and then I am going to unwrap it in the opposite direction in which it was wrapped. And what I typically do is I just take them all out before I start separating. Okay, so what I'm doing is just pinning up some hair loosely because I don't want to do anything to the curl, and I'm going to show you how I unravel. This is when this braid comes in handy that I did. So I'm going to start at the bottom, and I'm just going to separate the curl nice and easy. I'm just separating the curl nice and easy. And then once that curl is kind of separated a little bit, I've made my way to the braid. Now I'm going to unravel the braid. Make sure you're gentle. You don't want to ever just yank, because one, that can turn into a knot, and two, you don't want to mess up the curl. So as you see, I've taken down that curl. And now I'm just going to grab one piece at a time, and I'm going to further separate those pieces. So like this piece here, now I could either leave that, but in this case, I'm going to decide to just separate that from the root. And you see I'm being very gentle, root to the tip, right? And then I'm going to recurl that in just to reinforce it. Just to reinforce it. And I'm going to keep doing that. So whenever I see a curl that I think is, you know, just a little bit chunky, I'm going to separate it and reinforce that curl. Right? Separate it and reinforce that curl. All right, cool. So then that's what you have at that point. I'm going to do that throughout my head, and then I'll come back for more. Okay, this is it. This is the hair. This is the hair. And I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm seeing some room for improvement. Take off my glasses so I can get up in here. Okay, so I think it's important that I show you that something can turn out looking beautiful, but I also think it's important to show you that this is a process. Everything does not always turn out immediately first time around. We all know that. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use Lotta Body. Lotta Body has become like, you know, Lotta Body in the Black community, but Lotta Body, I understand now. These two curls right here are not doing it for me. And so I am gonna go in with Lotta Body, and I'm just gonna comb this out because this really didn't curl the way I thought it was going to. If I'm being honest, y'all, my hair could have been a little bit drier before I took it down. So it's never a bad idea to just take down your Flexi rods, but not to detangle them immediately. Just let them air dry a little bit, because sometimes the Flexi rod itself can be a barrier to it drying. I know you're probably wondering, what am I even doing? But you can see I have a little bit of Lotta Body. I'm putting it on a strand of my hair, the strand that I don't believe curled up the way I wanted it to. And I'm just twisting it around my finger. And sometimes I'm just gonna sometimes when something is a little bit frizzier than I want it to be, I'll just wrap it around the end. Okay? So, I lied. I gotta put my glasses on because I can barely see. Okay. So, yeah. I'm gonna just come up in here and I'm just gonna get some of these ends with Lotta Body. Just because the ends are important. So this is me really not, I haven't picked my hair yet. Just grabbing strands. I'm just shaping it. I'm uncurling more curls that I think might want to continue to be uncurled. Here's another thing. I love a pick, but right now I can't find mine. So I'm going to use this comb, and I'm going to just go in and just pick this hair out. And I'm gonna make sure, one thing, is to focus on the roots. Never do the curl itself, just focus on the roots. Do a little shake, a shake. Get everything where I want it. I'm gonna let that be good enough. Actually really pretty. Hope you all like it. All right, here it is. It's the back. All right, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please remember to like and subscribe and comment if there's anything you would like me to add to this tutorial as I continue on. And I hope you enjoyed it. Good luck. Hi, everybody. Hi. So today I'm going to do a hair tutorial video. And first, I want to show you my curls because I want to show you what I'm working with.